That stuff ain't been touched since between 40 and 64, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Whatever time y'all are tuning in, I certainly appreciate y'all here. Today's video, guys, we have a 1977 Razor right here. The blades are already out, okay? I was going to try to put it back in this one, the body here, but I was given to me a good while ago a body. I don't even know if this is going to work now, but this is a X is under Redbone Razor right here. We're going to see if these blades won't fit in this knife. They should. This has a half stop where these blades, the small blade does have a half stop because it's square right here. But that one's rounded. But the springs are square. So they should work. They should work because the springs are square on both of them. So we're going to try it because I'm not going to hurt this one all, but I am going to have to cut this pin and this pin to even see if they'll work. So the main thing we got to try to do is not break the bone, okay? If we do, we do. Ain't no big deal, ain't no pressure at all because we can always put the blades back in this one. So ain't no big deal. But this is an X is under, and the odds finding me two good blades for an X is under that is X is under is going to be hard. I've been looking for X is under blades for well over 2 years now on some knives, and I just can't find them. They're not out there. The part knives are not out there because usually when you find the part knives, the blades are whittled down. They're no good. But this is about as good as it gets. This is 77, and we're going to try to put it in an X is under handle. So we're fitting to go over there and cut this one apart, guys, and see what we can do. I just want to thank each and every one of y'all for tuning in today. And guys, I was about to end it, but I got to remind y'all about the Collette Country Store. The CASE event coming up there at Powder Springs at Collette Country Store at Johnny's Barbecue. Delicious food. It's going to be fun, guys. Hope y'all can make it. It's going to be this Saturday, October the 25th. The weather is going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful. I cannot wait. Get to see some folks I ain't seen in a while. Get to talk to them. Get to buy some case knives. Get to eat some delicious barbecue. It's going to be another great session of barbecue and blades. I can't wait. Maybe even hit a pawn shop or two on the way home if I can talk Val into it. But our son is coming up from Florida, so he'll be here when we get back on Saturday. So can't wait to see him again. It's always good to see him. So we'll see. I don't know if we're going to hit some on the way up or on the way back, but we might include that. Or we might just go on up there and come straight home. I don't know yet. It all depends on what my boss, what she wants to do. But anyway, let's get over there and see if these blades won't work in this one. If it does, we're going to sand this joker down and give it a spot treatment. It's going to be a beautiful knife. Beautiful knife. Can't wait. And guys, don't forget about my charity auction for Across the Maps Missions and Ministries. It is a nonprofit organization right here in Ellaville, Georgia. They do great stuff. They hand out food, they hand out clothes, and they also do a toy run for kids every year. So it's an awesome charity to be given to. And again, all the profits I make from Monday's charity will be going to buy toys for the kids. So it's a good cause. And guys, if y'all want to contribute, if you're coming to the Ellaville Knife Show, bring a unwrapped new toy to the Ellaville Knife Show. The mission will be there, and I'm hoping to get word that they will have somewhere to put the toys. We're going to find a place to put the toys regardless, but I think the mission is going to come and collect all the toys. So it's going to be great. Anyway, guys, I want to let you know that the food trucks, you got Monroe's Hot Dogs this year. They're going to have hot dogs, hamburgers, chicken fingers, chicken dogs, French fries. It's going to be, I'm telling you, Monroe's is like a pillar in the Sumter County, the restaurants. My brother worked there. I remember my brother, he was working there when I was really young. They used to go up there. It used to be a pool hall and it's they don't do pool no more, but they serve hamburger steaks. But they won't have hamburger steaks on the food truck. But I'm telling you, they have a great menu. The food is good, and it's very cheap. The prices are very cheap. So it's a great food truck. I'm so honored to have them at the Ellerville Knife Show. And we're gonna have Donut Envy again, and I think that's all we're gonna have. Those two, because I want them to do good. I wanted to keep wanting to come back. I had the Taco Shack. They had to cancel. They're actually going to go see their son over in wherever he's in college at. I'm not sure, but they've got to go the weekend. It just come up, and they had to cancel. But I'm so thankful that Monroe's Hot Dogs filled in. So if you've never had a Monroe's Hot Dogs, here's your chance. It's going to be a great experience for you to eat a Monroe's Hot Dog if you've never had one. It's so good. I love the slaw dogs. That's my favorite hot dog. Slaw dog with a little bit of the relish, ketchup, mustard, onions. Man, it's good. I can have one right now. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say. Ellerville Knife Show, November 15th, guys. Collect Country Store, October 25th. And then you got my charity auction, October the 27th, 7 p.m. on Whatnot. So there you go. Now let's get over to the shop, guys. Thank y'all so much for tuning in today, and I hope you enjoy the video. I'm going to put the razor blade in between that spring and that liner right there. I'm trying to stay away from that bone as much as I can. Okay, I got the razor blade in place. Again, keeping the blade between the spacer and the other blade right there, the back blade. Trying to stay away from that bone as much as I can. Boy, I hope that other brass one cuts as easy as that one did. That's cut. That is so cool. All right, now it's getting them apart now. See here? That was easy. Right here. Might need to get the pliers on that one. That stuff ain't been touched since between 40 and 64, guys. Amazing. Here I am, fooling with it. Now we gotta try to punch these pins out here. Okay, guys, what we're gonna go ahead and do, we're gonna sand that flat against that spring and try to punch it out. There's that one. Now for this one. Whew, that's always scary. Now, I'm gonna try to, we need to sand these down now to get them flush with the handle, and then punch them out. All right, got that one. All right, that is huge right there, guys. So now we got to clean everything up. We're going to clean the springs and inside this knife here with the wire brush and the fiber wheel. Okay guys, so now what we're about to do is bevel these holes here. You see it cleaned up really good. So now, simply gonna make these holes a little wider up top. Alright. Now it's time to put everything together. So remember, the thick spring, see here, goes up front with the big blade. It rests in there on that pin just like so. Okay, well, we got to get some pins. I don't know what I'm doing. That's the right size. Yeah, that fits that blade. See, these holes are small. So, what we got to do, I'm going to show you something. It's called the bead smithing tool. All you do is simply put that in there, tighten it down. That's where that bit come from that I just used to bevel this hole right here. And right there. You can buy it on you can buy this whole kit right here for like 22 bucks. But we finna kind of file it. Come on this side too. Same thing here. Come on this side. And we're gonna hit this hole. I think this hole will be fine. Alright, now razor blade goes in first, and that. It's fitting good now. All right, now we're fixing to tape that. Just so it won't fall out, because they will. We need that back part. So again, the thick blade goes right here, or the thick spring, and the small spring goes on this side with a small blade. And all we got to do is mash that down and put a pin in, and we all set. We're going to use the vise. All right, guys, we are fixing to squeeze this down. We got to make sure that the springs are all the way up on that pin. And we're going to squeeze the springs down just like so. Okay. All right, guys. Looks like we see daylight right there. We can see through the hole. We're going to spray that down. I'm going to spray that a little bit. Put that in there. All right. All the way through there. Looking good. Now we're going to see if it's got snap. Let me move this out of the way. There we got a little bit. That's half stop. Look at there. See, this one don't have half stop. Got a little bit of snap though. I think once we get it, it does have a little bit of half stop. Well, guys, that's about the best we're gonna be able to do right there, bub, y'all. So now we're fitting to cut these short and make heads, and that's gonna be a good looking knife, ain't it? Love it. We're gonna sand them down. This thing's gonna be a baby doll when I get done with it. All right. How about that? That one's got good snap right there. Very, very cool. Might get better too once we tighten everything up. So we'll see. Now we're fitting to make the pins, guys. Got to sand these down short to start with. Okay, guys, remember that little safe space trick right here. I want to put that in there so you'll leave a little safe space so it'll help it be able to give it room to snap. Okay, guys, what you want to do is use that razor blade. It gives it a little safe space. You put it in between the blade and that pin right there. All right, guys. So got a little bit of snap there. Got good snap there. Once I sand that down, that's gonna be smooth, and I got to sand these heads down. Okay guys, here it is. We are actually fixing to sand it down. We're gonna start with 400 and work all the way up to 10,000. Ain't that cool? Awesome. Guys, we are about to hit it with some never dull. I think this thing has turned out amazing. I really do. Beautiful. Just a little bit of elbow grease and some barred blades from a 1977 razor. Ain't that cool? Okay guys, now we're gonna hit it with a little flits. Gotta do a little oiling. Okay, now we're putting some Mama's Outback leather wax on it, just to condition that bone. Brings the color back real, makes it look rich. Massage it in there. A little bit of snap. This one here's got a great snap. That strong spring. Alright guys, there she be. Look at that bone. Is that not beautiful or what? That's like a piece of candy. And look at them bolsters. I got my smudge prints on them. Look at that. That pen work. Man, beautiful, ain't it? Look at that bone. Man, piece of cloth right there. Ain't that beautiful? Turned out good, guys. It is right there. It's 1977. 6205 R for razor. That blade's got a little bit of snap, but this blade's got a bunch of snap. Ain't that awesome? Couldn't have turned out no better. I'm very pleased with the pins and everything. See that? Beautiful. When it's polished like this, guys, you're gonna leave some smudge mark. Ain't that beautiful? I love it, man. Golly, beautiful. Turned out really good. Turned out really good. That bone, that red bone. This is red bone from the 40 to 64. It's about like my dad's. I believe his was a transition knife because it glows like that too. Beautiful. Hoorah. Well guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the video today. We got a lot done in the shop today, guys. I know you seen this yesterday, but we did all that today. We put them boards up. We straightened up my display case over there, and now we done this razor. We've had a long day. But look at that. That is worth it right there, ain't it? I love that bone, man. Golly, that beautiful red bone. Long pull. There it is right there, guys. 1977 blades and a 40 to 64 frame. It works. This blade's got a little bit of snap, but this blade, sure enough, got snap. Look at that. Love it, guys. It's been a long day, but we got it done. Hoorah. I love it, man. Couldn't have turned out no better, guys. And guys, again, I know y'all tired of hearing about the Collette Country Store, the Johnny's Barbecue, the CASE event, October 25th. It's going to be a great time. I hope to see y'all there. I really do. It's going to be some delicious food, cases case knives all over the place, and you're going to get to meet a bunch of great folks. So come on up there. Me and Miss Val will be there that Saturday. And you got Mr. Phillip and Mr. Dan Preben supposed to be coming, so I can't wait. Well, anyway, guys, I'm going to leave y'all at that. It was a great repair. I'm very, very satisfied with that. I love it. I really do. Well, guys, again, thank y'all for everything. I'm going to say God bless to each and every one of y'all. Until we meet again, guys, y'all be like a good knife. Stay sharp.